Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and it is a cold, wintry day here in Nebraska, and I'm a little bored. So what do? Well, I build trucks online, right? That's the best thing since sliced bread. But I was thinking, why not build the Ford F-150 Lightning? That's the truck that's going to come out this year, and all right, let's go to the screen. So I'm on Ford.com, right? So Ford.com, and you go to the trucks, you push a button. And so basically with the Pro, I always say Pro here. With the Lightning, you have four choices: Pro, XLT, Lariat, and outrageously priced. Platinum. Yeah, Platinum. So the Pro is supposed to be the consumer grade. It's only supposed to be consumer grade, which is what Ford does, the XL. A lot of consumers end up buying an XL because, well, a lot cheaper. But let's skip the Pro. Let's say I'm going to get an XLT, which is the same as what I had my Power Boost last year. I like the XLT trim. The Lariat usually is a little bit more expensive, and it's just I don't see the features there. But one of the things right off the bat that really kind of got my attention is, let's see, the Platinum has it all, so you get the extended range battery. That's the biggest thing. See the toggle switches here? We have extended range and non-extended range. So when you click on XLT extended range, whoa! Look at that. The price goes up $20,000 for, I think it's, 70 miles? A lot of coin per mile. Now, there is the thing they say they throw the Ford Charge Pro station in. And this, I'll see it details. That's that charging station that you can charge it's a fast charger. They throw that in if you get the XLT. Well, look here, folks. You can buy that charging station from different manufacturers a lot cheaper than what Ford's going to sell it. And B, you need an electrician to install it, right? So for me, it's $1,000. $1,000 before I buy this truck. I have to have the charging station in the house because you can't charge a household outlet. You might as well be forget about your truck for a couple days. So you got to have the charger. So then you have to have the 220 in your garage. It's got to be on its own circuit. You cannot share a circuit because you cannot get all the amps to the vehicle. So it's a whole new circuit. That's what you're gonna have to spend. But let's say XLT. Now the Lariat, by the way, Lariat goes up 10,000, which I think is hilarious. Which just shows you how much profit's baked into this, that they have a lower price point. That's how I see it. Start my build. All right, we start with black. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like at night. You can't see me, it's black. But I don't like black. Black's really hard to keep clean. Well, I just think it's hard to keep clean. But so we have stone, iced blue silver. That's kind of cool. Oh, I can see different colors of it. White. A lot of people like white. My brother loves white. I don't know. White just says work truck to me. Blue, I'm a big fan of blue. I've had 2 blue trucks here. I'll probably have about 6 more blue trucks. But I don't like that blue. That's the Atlas blue. I wish I had the antimatter blue. Did they? Is that what that is? It is. See, I knew it was there. Antimatter blue. That's the same as my hybrid, my Power Boost. That's a cool blue. Really cool blue. A lot of people like Rapid Red, which I think is funny. I was clicking through this earlier, and there's the different colors. But Rapid Red is $500 more. It's the only color with an upcharge. Okay, guys. All right, you like your red. You can't have red. So I'm going to go with blue because that's what I'm going to go with. So then we have the choices. Dun, dun, dun. That's what I found with EVs, right? So we're not talking engines. We're not talking diesel versus gas. What are you going to do? We're not talking about different transmissions. You get 2 choices. Standard range, extended range. So standard range, and I'll pull up here. The standard range battery is available on the Pro, XLT, and Lariat 510A. Look, I learned last year about these packages that Ford does. They have these really confusing names to them. 510A, or the standard battery on Lariat 511A and Platinum available in XLT 312A. Good Lord, the way they do this stuff. Marketing needs to be shot. So, those are the special packages. You got to understand the packages work different vehicles, and you just can't say... the badass version of Lariat gets the package. It's got to be all these 502 stuff. 510A. So this one gets the EPA estimated range of 230 miles, or 370 kilometers for those friends above the border, which there's quite a few Canadians watch this channel, so thank you for watching. 230 miles of EPA estimated range, which that's not going to happen. I mean, you're talking a summer day, light breeze, sunny skies, driving along with Miss Daisy, driving to Miss Daisy, 230 miles. Nope. I'm going to give you about 200 miles. That's kind of my guess. By the time you drive and you're accelerating, you want to get on, you get over fast people, that all takes power. And where's power come from? The battery. So I'm gonna go 200 miles, 215, somewhere in that range. Right now it's 17 degrees out. I had that plug-in hybrid Jeep Wrangler, which was terrible with this stuff. This truck's a brick on wheels, right? It's gonna be really heavy too, because battery's really heavy. So I'd imagine in the wintertime we even see less range than that. That'd be kind of my guess. All right, so there you go. Final EPA ratings available in 2022 calendar year, which I guess this is it, right? No, this year's 2022. Oh, and by the way, that's not with the 1,000 pounds of payload in the bed, what that one guy said, and all this kind of stuff. That's the range. So the Lightning E-motor standard range has a targeted 426 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque, which is just insane. So I mean, honestly, the torque and the horsepower ratings, I mean, it's just, that's a sports car. So dual E-motor, and I know I should be so excited about this sports car speed, but I drive trucks. I don't drive Corvettes. Extended range battery, right? So this extended range battery that costs $20,000 more. 300 miles of range. So again, so maybe I get like 250, 275 in that range, right? And I get the Ford Charge Station Pro included, which I still have to install, right? I mean, I don't see where this comes with, yeah. It doesn't say it's installed. It says they give it to you. They don't pay an electrician. So, yeah, so $1,000 on top of that. So, and this is the very fascinating thing. This is where I think the whole debate EVs, if you haven't bought a truck before, it's going to kind of mess with your head. I think a lot of people are buying this truck for the first time ever. They've never owned a truck. You're going to be surprised. Because right here, the 300 miles of range is good for the XLT and Lariat. 280 miles of range for the Platinum. Now, why would the Platinum have less range than XLT and Lariat? Chin rub time. Chin rub. Mm-hmm. Well, because the Platinum's heavier, right? So if you get all the features built in a vehicle and you add things, you decrease the payload, you add to the weight, and if you add to the physics here, stay with me. I take an object, I make it heavier, I make it run on batteries. What happens to my range? It goes down. That happens in gas too. I mean, that's, you add more stuff, you reduce payload, you get less fuel economy, right? That's where a lot of these companies have, like, they show off their best fuel economy truck, their best towing truck, and it's one trim, one version of it. It's like a regular cab with a long bed. I mean, that's how they do this stuff, right? So the average across the vehicles isn't the same. You know, you can't go get a fully loaded Platinum and get 300 miles of range. Not gonna happen. So I'm gonna go with the standard range battery because 70 miles doesn't matter in my world that much, right? So Cheyenne's 90 miles on a good day, so I can maybe do round trip with the standard range battery, maybe if the conditions sit right, because it's up 1,000 miles, usually into the wind. I'm driving 75, 80 miles an hour. I mean, this, again, this is physics stuff. I don't care what it says on paper. I never care what it says on paper. This is physics, so I'm doing this stuff. Denver's 180 miles, which is 260 round trip, so, you know, the extended range battery might be able to do it, but again, I got to go up Cheyenne and go down to Denver, and so I don't really feel like that extra range will really get me to that place, especially battery degradation throughout the life of the battery and weather conditions and bad winter time. So for me, it doesn't matter. I got to charge either way. I got to either charge when I get to Denver, I got to charge, you know, in Denver. While my trip to Denver, I got to stop in Cheyenne and charge. I'm going to have to charge no matter what. I can't make it to Denver and back on the extended range battery. Or maybe I try. I'll bring a diesel generator, throw it in the back, be able to charge battery if I don't make it. That'd be fun. So yeah, I'm going to go with the regular range because it doesn't make sense. Okay, but for you, it may make more sense. Maybe the 70 miles is worth $20,000 for you. 20 grand for 70 miles. Okay, so then we have equipment groups. We have the 311A and 312A. Who does this stuff? All right, so 311A is your standard group. That's what the truck has, right? I have the standard features from Pro and Plus or whatever. 360-degree camera, cool. Signature front-end lighting. Oh, I get the lighting bar. Black fixed extended running boards. Okay. 8-way power adjustable cloth driver seats. So I have cloth seats. The interior work surface, so the console flips over. Leather wrapped steering wheel, rear privacy glass with rear defroster. Okay. Security code, keyless entry keypad. That's really cool. That's the buttons on the outside the door, which I thought was really cool that I never used it. Sorry. Box link technology, that's the stuff that you can move the tie downs. Sirius XM rear under seat storage bin, that's a feature. What? Why even list that? Or, hot damn, I can spend another $10,000. Woohoo! 10 grand more for a 20-inch dark carbonized wheels. Great, so I have more rubber to move, which to me is the anti-thing you want to do with EVs, right? I want to have less resistance, so I want to make these tires I'm going to put in this truck are not going to be as good as my gasoline truck tires. Why? Because I want less rolling resistance. I don't want anything knobby. I'll make it really smooth. It's got to ride like a sedan. Ford Copilot 360 Assist 2.0 technology, which is it's fine, whatever. It's the you can press the button and have lane departure and all kind of stuff going on. 9.6 kilowatt Pro Power on board. Now that's cool. That is really cool. And the standard one I should say had like a 2.4 kilowatt, which is fine. 2.4 is a lot better than other competitors with 400 watts in the bed, which is just ridiculous. But the 9.6 kilowatt you actually can use to help power your house. So if you're interested in powering your house with the Lightning, which they show the commercials on, and dear Lord, I've seen enough commercials of this damn truck already, you can get the 9.6 if you spend $10,000 more, and you probably want the bigger battery too, because if you lose power for a couple of days, you're sucking a lot of battery juice out of the truck, and then the truck's dead, and you can't go anywhere because the truck's dead, you power the house, and then things happen. Ooh, I get the intelligent access, including approach detection. So you walk up with your key fob in your pocket, the truck knows you're there, and it lights up around you. So that's cool. I actually like that feature. Heated steering wheel. Okay. 10-way power adjustable driver seat. Cool. Heated front seats. Does anybody? It's just me. Does anybody see any problems with heated steering wheel and heated front seats in these trucks, especially EV trucks? Because everything you do is pulling power. So every time you turn on heated steering wheel, heated seats, and everything, and you run the heater, and you add all the features to it, and you put bigger tires on it, lift it like some people want to do with these EV trucks. Well, you'll lose a lot of range, and I think battery power loses range faster than gasoline does. But I don't know. I don't know that for a fact yet. When I get my Silverado, I'm going to find out. LED box lighting, cool. Power tailgate, fine. Tailgate step. 10 grand to get a tailgate step, which should be just standard equipment because you build a truck too damn tall. Tailgate work surface. Oh, come on. The tailgate work surface is listed here. It's cool and all, but it's a tape measure on the side of the bed on the tailgate, and it's got a little slot for your cell phone. Like, it's not anything major. All right, so I'm going to stay with my standard package. I've already made fun of 312A enough because whatever. And I did the XLT, not the other ones, because that's what I would buy. Packages. Max Trailer Tow Package and Tow Technology Package. Now, this is a very interesting thing about EVs, right? And people keep talking about this, and I talk about it a lot. And I want to say this. The question was raised to me about, do EV trucks even need the tow? Because people don't see these as towing trucks at all. They see them as family haulers, of hauling only kind of trucks. I don't think I want to tow with this truck. Like, 230 miles of range, and I'm going to tow. So in a gasoline version, your range drops depending on your load, depending where you're driving. And there are a lot of factors. Let's say I lose half. Or I go from 230 down to like 115. So I would be like that Rivian person who towed from California back to the house in Detroit, and they stopped every hour and a half, or 100 miles to charge, every 100 miles to charge. Well, yeah, if you did a towing package and tow with this, yeah. I don't think I'd ever tow with an EV. I don't think it's gonna work. I think, maybe around town, sure. But if the towing I do, where I'm going to hook up camper and go up to campgrounds or go long distances, not happening. So I don't think I'd even tow. I think I'd buy another truck and just keep it around to tow. Wheels. All right, wheels are standard. Yep, wheels. All right, exterior options. Man, look at all these options. Tailgate with step with work surface and tailgate locks. And I thought I had a tailgate step. Maybe a different one. Stowable loading ramps and bed mats and yada, 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 yada. This is the nickel and dime stuff, man. Wheel lock kit, $70. That's not worth it. That should be $70. Oh, I can upgrade to the power on board for, can I press a button? $1,000 more. Yeah, so that's worth it, right? $1,000, a lot better than, what was it? $10,000? And yeah, I don't get heated seats. And that's kind of a rip. Come on. I should be able to get heated seats without having to spend 10 grand more. Okay, is anything on the interior? Oh, here we go. This interior's next. Interior, I got the medium dark slate, my only choice. cloth seats, interior options, floor liners, adjustable. Where is my heated seats? Seats. Nope. That's crazy because my cloth XLT Power Boost, I had heated seats. So why can't I have heated seats with these cloth? I mean, and I don't want to spend $10,000 like that package. You know, that's bait and switch to me. Radio type, audio upgrade. Yeah, who cares? I mean, radio's fine. So here we go. My estimated net price is $55,739. It's estimated net price, and then I probably would get the $7,500 tax credit, and I would never see that. I'd never get that money back. Oh, what am I saying? Well, here's the deal. When I file taxes, I own a business. Every year I owe because I don't make all the estimated payments. I can make estimated payments, but for me, I can make estimated payments and then owe at the end of the year. That's the best way to do business, right? I don't want to give the IRS my money and they get a refund because basically I gave them interest-free loan of my money. So I'm going to make estimated payments and then I'll owe that rest of the year. So the $7,500 just goes against what I owe. I don't get that in cash back. I'm not going to get a check for $7,500. Now it's going to be helpful, right? I get $7,500 additionally, but here's the deal. When I buy a truck for $55,000, it basically takes care of all of my tax burden. And if you have to understand how business taxes work, because I write off the whole truck because they change the tax rules, I can write the whole truck off and write percentage off and write whatever I want to write off of us. I can make this as zero taxes or as much as I want to pay in taxes, depending on what I want to take off. So, you know, it's going to help a little bit with that. But for me, the tax rebate, it's not going to make the end of the world. It's not going to make me buy the Ford over the Chevy, because if you remember, the Chevy does not get the tax rebate. It doesn't exist because Chevy met the threshold. GM met the threshold like Tesla did. So they won't have any tax rebate, and Ford will eventually run out of tax rebates because they'll meet the threshold as well. So, you know, I know people that want to talk about that a lot, and it's a huge deal. It's going to be awesome. But if you do your own taxes or you understand how taxes work, and depending on your tax situation, it's not a big deal. If you're a person who you and your wife or you and your husband or you and your partner, whatever, you both have consistent jobs, you're both paying in throughout the year, you don't have a small business like I do, then yeah, that would add up. If you are a company that has a fleets of trucks, then I could see where that could maybe adding up, right? But for me, individual business owner, it's not really that big of a deal. So I have $55,739. So that's about the same price as the Power Boost I got last year. I think the Power Boost was like 57, right? Somewhere in that range, 58. So 55 plus taxes in my state are really expensive. So I'm looking at 61, 62, probably 1,000 for that. And I don't have much of a truck here. And I'm sorry, I don't have much of a truck. I don't have extended range. I don't have heated seats. I don't have heated steering wheel. I have cloth seats. So cloth seats, $60,000. Fortunately, I be able to do the bigger power on board. I still got to spend $1,000 when I get the truck to put the wiring in, plus whatever the hookup is, right? So my friend just did it. $1,000 for the wiring, plus he spent like $500 for the big plug. So I'm $1,500 there. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot of a truck. This is not something that I would say is, for me, get the features I want. I'd have to add $10,000, right? So I'd have to add the $10,000, and then I'd have to. I gotta remove forward collision warning. Okay, and then I have to. I'd probably want to do the extended range battery frankly, because in my area, yeah, I don't think it's worthwhile, but I don't want. I mean, 200 miles of range. I mean, in the city that's fine, but I can't really go anywhere. Maybe Chevy's better with a 400-mile range, but you know, okay, so. I have that, and then what I do technology. So let's say I do technology packages, which again, I don't think. Okay, take off whatever. I just don't think I don't think EVs can tow. I haven't been proven that. I've seen a bunch of channels like Engineering Explained, Jason Fensky. I don't think they can tow. So there we go. So I'm going to add those features, which is probably what I would add. Let's see the power on board. Let's see if that's still. So I click the button, so I get that 9.6 kilowatt power on board, and now my price is $76,429. So $70,000 XLT. Now, if you think that's tough at $1,300, right? So, okay, let's go build. Where's the other one? Let's go build a Lariat. So the platinum, I'm gonna ignore the platinum because that doesn't make any sense. But 70, so I'm at 77,474, and I get to start my build. Okay. And I know people are going to say, what's about the environment, dumbass? You're going to save the environment. Well, in my area, we're still a coal-provided utility companies, and so the environmental impacts of having an EV benefits for the environment aren't as big as different areas of the country because, well, we run off coal. So I think I saw a chart once where actually the plug-in hybrid and the EV were about similar as far as saving the planet, right? So air quality. So there's really not that much benefit to an EV as far as in my area, in my circumstance, my driving situation, unless I keep this truck for 5, 10, 15 years, right? So the initial build of an EV is always more damage to the environment long term because of the way the batteries are built, stuff like that. So usually 3.5, 4 years, you kind of get away from that carbon footprint you put in there, and you're saving the environment at that point. But again, I'm running stuff off coal, so unless I put in a solar panel in a house and put a windmill up or something like that, I'm really going to always have some sort of pollution. And I'm sorry, vehicles create pollution. You don't want pollution? Walk. All right, extended range. I got the extended range. Equipment groups, I only have the one, so this I get extended range battery, full Copilot 360 active 2.0 with 4 Blue Cruise, and phone is the key. So Blue Cruise is their driving system, the semi-autonomous driving system where you sit there and you watch the screen. Now, I've talked about this different vehicles and different things. I think it's just garbage. I know people that like it, and I get that, but I'm not like talking on the phone or playing a video game or reading a newspaper while I'm driving. You have to sit there and basically you're in timeout and you have to watch the vehicle. Like, I like to drive, so I don't want to be put in timeout. Phone is the key, which is kind of cool. I mean, as long as you don't lose your phone and somebody steals your phone, steals your truck. Tow technology package is included, which is funny. Twin panel moonroof is included, that kind of sucks because that cuts down the weight because moonroofs have some weight. 80 amp Ford Charge Station Pro is included. Still got it installed. Positional lock, fold flat, rear storage, power tilt, telescoping, steering wheel column with memory. Wait a minute. Power tilt telescoping steering wheel column comes standard in Lariat, which leads me to believe it's not standard in XLT. So the steering wheel doesn't move in XLT either. Second row heated seats. Why? I get that. What is this? The trailer technology package. It doesn't say what it is. Okay, let's add it. It says max tow. That's crazy. It doesn't even say what it is. It just says, hey, do you want it? All right. So exterior, the 20-inch wheels. Exterior option, not going to do anything. Exterior options. No options, no options. Interior, I have black interior. It's my only choice. That kind of stinks. Leather trimmed. Oh, I don't even get leather seats. They're leather trimmed. First aid kit. I don't care about any of that stuff. I get color coordinated carpet. Oh. Wireless charging pad, which I've learned this lately. Wireless charging pads overall stink to charge. They're just not that strong. And then somebody said to me, they said, when you go to charge with your wireless charging pad, try taking the cover off your phone and charging. I'm like, well, so every time I have to charge my phone, I got to take the cover off and put it in there? Well, that's not a good solution. I get the B&O sound system, connected Bluetooth, da-da-da-da. All right, so my estimated net price is $80,000. So that's $3,000 more than that fully loaded XLT I did, right? And I get leather trimmed seats, and I get an adjustable steering wheel, and I get second row heated seats. Okay, so let's go to this absurd platinum. So are there any choices? No, it's red, right? If you want to go red, you got to spend the money. $500 to go red. All right, center range, so you get all the equipment groups, all the standard. 22-inch wheels, which is dumb. The bigger wheels you go, the more rubber you go, the more off the ground, the more wind-resistant hits. I mean, it's just, I want to go lower. With an electric truck, I think that's what you want to do. If you want to do range, if range is an issue for you, which it is for me, I don't want bigger wheels. Plus, bigger wheels are more expensive. Like the Chevy Silverado got 24-inch wheels. I think that's terrible. Because sometimes they go bigger wheels, they have less rubber on the outside of the wheels because they have less of a sidewall. They usually do these really low profile stuff like my dad's Buick had for years, which he'd always pop tires, just destroyed them. So bigger wheels, and then less rubber in the tires. And so, but again, still bigger and bigger. And that's, I want to go smaller. I want to go 18s. Premium center console, tow technology, max towing, whatever. I get a shifter knob. Oh, I get the aluminum and real wood materials. Sweet. All that's included. Towing package included. Wheels, tires, and those wheels are ugly anyways. Why are all EV trucks have ugly wheels? I don't understand this. That's terrible. Let's see. Maybe you like the wheels. I'll hear about it in the comments. All right. Running boards. Yeah. Color. Yes. Interior options. I have max recline driver and passenger seat, which is. Have you done this yet? If you go get a Ford, try this. I had in my XLT. I thought it was about the same. I didn't think they were any better. I mean, yeah, this much more lay flat. It's not for me. All right, maybe it's for you. Maybe it's something you want to do. So my grand total is $92,569. Payments of $1,500 a month plus taxes. So let's see, taxes on that. That's a $100,000 truck. Say $102,000. That's what that's going to come out to be, and that makes the payments. Well, the payments shouldn't change too much depending on your interest rate. But yeah, this is a $100,000 Ford F-150 half ton that goes 300 miles. That really I don't think can tow very far. So where we are, folks. Oh, let's try the Pro. What the heck? Hit record, long video. So I got the same deal. I got to spend $500 to get. But let's build this in white because that's a work truck. There we go. Pro is a work truck. Got to be in white. I have just the one battery, 230 miles. No choices there. Get the digital cluster. I get that stuff. That's it. It says see more. It doesn't have any more. I have 18-inch wheels. That makes sense to me. The 2.4 kilowatt Pro bar on board. Let's see if we can add to that. Towing technology package. Screw that. Wheels, exterior options, bed liner. All right, fine. We'll add the technology, even though we don't know what this is. And so I have to add the battery. So to do the max trailer towing, I have to have the bigger Pro power on board. Yeah, makes no sense. So that option right there is $865 plus $1,900 for the Pro option. So that button should say $2,000. I can add this. What is this? Oh, I hit the add. This late availability, right? Hitch Assist, Pro Trailer Backup Assist, right? Trailer brake controllers, Smart Hitch. The onboard scales, we've done a video on this, pretty cool. Smart trailer reverse guidance, 360-degree camera. Okay, fine. Platinum, I get it all. I'm doing it all. It's a no, we're in a Pro. Sorry, back to Pro. But let's say I'm in a Pro because it's a work truck, right? So we want to tow with a work truck. I'm going to tow across town. Not big towing. All right. Okay. Seating. Vinyl bucket front seat. So this is interesting. So the Pro's got bucket seats. The XLT Platinum, they all got bucket seats. So you can't do a workbench on the front. You can't have 6 passengers here in the truck. That's interesting. Copilot 360 2.0, which I don't know. Not my thing. In a work truck, I don't think I want that stuff anyways. Oxford White, dual motor, Pro 110, max trailer towing package. So I added the power on board, added a towing package, which I think you would want in a work truck. And I'm at $45,552 minus $7,000 maybe if I have the taxes done right. So yeah, so that's, I don't know, tax, let's say 45, let me say this differently, 45 plus taxes. So I'm at 50, probably $5,000 taxes, minus $7,500. So basically my potential savings from the rebate are my taxes. It's a net wash. So yeah, I'm about $50,000 truck, which is about $10,000 more than I've seen some work trucks out there, some XL, really basic work trucks. You're about, your early 40s for a lot of that stuff anyway. So not that big of a difference, but again, I'm giving up a lot, right? So standard work truck, like a 2.7 liter EcoBoost, you can go fill up really fast, drive around town as much as you want, get decent fuel economy, and you just have much range as you want, right? This one, you're more limited. You have to find charging stations. You're probably going to charge at home. I think 95% of most charging is done at home. I don't care. Everybody talks about this public charging stations, but nobody seems to use them. And yeah, 230 miles, which is really 200 miles by the end of the day once you add stuff to this truck. So yeah. I mean, and I know it's cool technology. I know people love this stuff and they want to talk about it and they want to email me and to discuss this stuff. But this is how I see it. This is, I mean, I'm just saying my practical side. This is how I see it. Let me know below. What do you guys say? Am I off my rocker, which is very, very possible? Or do you guys see it the same way I do? Is it just something that, we're almost there? That we're not quite there for the future? And again, this Lightning is a big truck. That's the other thing I think is interesting. I think you want to give me an EV, give me a Maverick EV. That makes sense to me. But a big F-150, big truck these days. EV, all the aerodynamic problems you can run into this thing. At least, thank God, I think I have some tow hooks. And at least I can use it then that way. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on. So I don't know. It seems weird to me. But that could just be my attitude towards it. And hey, I'm going to buy one. So don't give me this gruff about being an anti-EV person hater. I'm buying an EV because I want to see what it does in real life, not what I'm told it'll do. Again, comments down below. Video over here. This video over here. Website down below as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.